on Sanchin kata. We're going to stand tall. We're going to stand so that we have like a piece of pizza in our feet with a dead angle. We're going to stand tall. We bow. We're going to put our toes a little further apart and then kick our heels out. And that should give us about shoulder width apart, which is what we want for Sanchin. We're going to put our hands on our hips with our hands facing each other. We're going to straighten our back foot and bring our right foot forward just a touch. When we look down, our toes should be even with our heel of the other foot, and we should be about shoulder width apart with our feet. We're going to take both hands. We're going to strike out right at the floating rib level. We're going to squeeze our hands. We're going to bring them up into what we call Sanchin with our hands out in front. Now when I'm in this position, I want my fingertips to be level with my shoulders. I can do that by looking in the mirror. My elbows want to be in front of my body, and I don't want to be touching my body. I want them out in front more. The first move, we're going to take our left hand and we're going to bring it across the center point. We're going to straight back behind us, and you'll notice that my arm is parallel to the floor, so I can't see the top of my hand, just my fingertips. I'm going to strike out, and I'm going for my clavicle, or I could go for the throat, one or the other, and then I'm just going to allow my elbow to go back into a good Sanchin. To do my step, I'm going to take my front foot, and I'm going to turn it so it's straight, and I'm going to drive in and out to get a good Sanchin position. My front foot turned in a little bit, my back foot straight. The second strike, I'm going to again come to the center point, pull straight back, strike straight out, and then come right back to a good Sanchin. Straighten my foot, in and out, and now I'm going to do my third strike. I pull back, I strike, I bring it right back to Sanchin. Straighten my front foot, and I step forward. My fourth strike, I pull it back, I strike, I bring my hands right up. I do a Muay turn. To do this, I'm going to take my back foot, I'm going to pivot it so my heel is closer to my other foot, and I'm going to step across that. My back foot, my front foot stays in back. So now I'm facing the back, and I'm here like this. I do my strike, I step forward, strike, I step forward, I strike, I step forward, I strike, and I'm a Muay turn. Turn that foot in, step across. You'll notice that the foot that turned in is the one that's going to be the front foot now. So my hands are up in front. Again, I strike, bring my hand right back. I straighten my foot, in and out, step forward. I sit down a little bit, sink. My back wants to be straight. I pull back my hand, I strike, and I pull it right back. Straighten my foot, step through. I pull back, I strike, bring it right back. Straighten my foot, step through. I pull back, and I strike, and bring it back. Remember, it's 3 steps and 4 strikes. So I've done all my strikes and all my steps. So now I'm going to do my doubles. I bring both hands back. Again, I make sure they're parallel to the floor. I don't want to go way too far back, so I'm just kind of here in front. I'm going to strike out with both hands to my clavicles. I'm going to squeeze, imagining holding onto a stick. I'm going to break the stick and bring it right back and open my hands. I do that again. I squeeze, I bring my hands back, and I open my hands. I do it for a third time. I strike out. For this one, I'm just going to bend my elbows. So my hands are here in front. I want to make sure my fingers are tight, my thumbs are tucked. I don't want to see air between your thumbs and your hands. That's dangerous. So we want to keep them tucked. We're going to pivot towards our forward foot. So we pivot, and we're going to do the Uechi. So the Uechi is when you have your hand in front. Whichever foot's forward, that hand comes in front. The other hand comes across just as a guide to make sure that I don't put my elbow out to the side. I circle in front of my face. Whatever hand circled comes to my waist, the other one comes to my shoulder, and I strike out. I come back to a good Sanchin position with my elbows, put my hands in Sanchin, and I'm a Muay turn. So that means I'm going to turn that foot in, and I'm going to step across and face the other direction. I'm going to put my hand in front. My other hand guides. I circle in front of my face, hip, shoulder, and strike. Come back to Sanchin. I pivot to face the front. Same thing. I'm going to put my hand in front, my other hand across. I'm going to circle in front of my face, pull back, and strike. I put my feet into a neutral position. That means they're even. We're going to make a fist with our right hand and cover it with our left hand. We're going to stand tall, and that's Sanchin. Things to keep in mind when you're doing your Sanchin is that Uechi. If we don't have our arm here to begin with, people tend to go way off to the side. Remember, there's nothing over here to protect. So you want your circles always to be right in front. As you go forward, it becomes this. But for a beginning, it's a good idea just to put this here and make sure you keep contact with it. That way your arm doesn't go out. So you just circle in front of your face, pull back, and strike. Thank you.